that the Lord should make you a channel. Anywhere this injustice come to you, an offense, name calling, whatever that happen out there, you have no right to hold offense. Whether you are right or wrong, you have no right to hold offense. So you cannot hold offense, because your spirit need to be free to contact the Spirit of God. If your spirit is not free, you cannot contact the Spirit of God. So when you are holding offense, your spirit is in bondage. Your spirit is not free. You cannot contact the Father in heaven. So this is why you should be ready. Your spirit should be ready to be free, so that you can communicate with heaven. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Yes, we are living now, and I'll be ready to wait. Remember the message given. Next meeting, over to God. But I'll prove many wrong. I will not tell you what to do. Okay. Thank you.
Christian. There are numerous fake websites, email addresses, and social media accounts requesting or encouraging for donations in the name of the SCOAN, TB Joshua, and Emmanuel TV. They may claim to be collecting funds to build a SCOAN worship center, Bible college, or orphanage in their respective countries. Others also solicit funds for spiritual items to be sent out. They are fraudsters. There is currently no plan to build or acquire SCOAN premises worldwide. Don't let anyone deceive you. For donations, God has a way of speaking to the hearts of His people for our needs. We never send anyone and can never send anyone. If we need you, partners, we have a way of reaching you through Emmanuel TV, which is our mouthpiece. Following are just a few examples out of thousands of fraudulent announcements.
Hay numerosas páginas web falsas, direcciones de correo electrónico y cuentas de redes sociales pidiendo o alentando a dar donaciones en nombre de la SCOAN, TB Joshua y Emmanuel TV. Puede que afirmen estar colectando fondos para construir un centro de culto de la SCOAN, una escuela bíblica o un orfanato en sus respectivos países. Otros también solicitan fondos para artículos espirituales. Son estafadores. Actualmente, no está planeado construir o adquirir un local de la SCOAN en todo el mundo. No permitas que nadie te engañe. Para donaciones, Dios tiene una forma de hablar a los corazones de su pueblo para nuestras necesidades. Nunca enviamos a nadie y no podemos enviar nunca a nadie. Si les necesitamos, socios, tenemos un modo de informarles a través de Emmanuel TV, que es nuestro portavoz. A continuación, hay tan solo unos pocos ejemplos de entre los miles de anuncios fraudulentos.
announcement. Warning, beware of fraudsters. There are numerous users claiming to be or to represent Prophet TB Joshua, the Wise Men, or anything connected to the ministry of the Synagogue Church of All Nations and Emmanuel TV. There are thousands of imposters contacting people through Facebook or fake email addresses, asking for donations and offerings in order to send spiritual items. They are also asking for donations for various fake charitable projects. They are fraudsters and have nothing to do with the SCOAN, Emmanuel TV or Prophet TB Joshua. We have only one official Facebook page, www.facebook.com/TBJ Ministries. Any other page or profile on Facebook claiming to be associated with the ministry of TB Joshua or the SCOAN is fake. If you are ever in doubt, go to our official website, www.emmanuel.tv, and click on the Facebook icon. This will take you to our official page. We do not communicate through Facebook. We do not offer spiritual items, book visits to the SCOAN, or provide any other service through Facebook. If anyone contacts you on Facebook claiming to be associated with Prophet TB Joshua, the SCOAN or Emmanuel TV, know that you are dealing with a fraudster. Beware of fraudsters.
Avertissement. Prenez garde aux fraudeurs. Il y a de nombreux individus qui prétendent être des représentants du prophète TB Joshua, des hommes sages, ou être en relation quelconque avec le ministère de la synagogue Église de toutes les nations et Emmanuel TV. Il y a des milliers d'imposteurs qui contactent des personnes par Facebook ou par le moyen de fausses adresses électroniques, demandant des dons et offrant des services pour l'envoi d'articles spirituels. Ils demandent également des dons pour de diverses fausses œuvres de charité. Ce sont des fraudeurs. Ils n'ont aucun lien avec la synagogue Église de toutes les nations, Emmanuel TV ou le prophète TB Joshua. Nous n'avons qu'une page officielle, www.facebook.com/TBJ Ministry. Toute autre page ou profil sur Facebook prétendant être associé au ministère de TB Joshua ou de la synagogue Église de toutes les nations est faux. Si vous êtes dans le doute, consultez notre site officiel www.emmanuel.tv et cliquez sur l'icône Facebook. Ceci vous conduira à notre page Facebook officielle. Nous ne communiquons pas par Facebook, nous n'offrons pas d'articles spirituels ou de réservations pour des visites à la synagogue Église de toutes les nations. Et nous ne fournissons aucun service par Facebook. Si quelqu'un vous contacte sur Facebook prétendant être un représentant du prophète TB Joshua, de la synagogue Église de toutes les nations ou d'Emmanuel TV, sachez que vous avez affaire à un fraudeur. Prenez garde aux fraudeurs.
Cuidado con los estafadores. Hay numerosos usuarios que aseguran ser o representar al profeta TB Joshua, los hombres sabios o estar conectados con el ministerio de la sinagoga, Iglesia de todas las naciones y Emmanuel TV. Hay miles de impostores que están contactando personas por medio de Facebook y de direcciones falsas de correo electrónico pidiendo donaciones y ofrendas a cambio de artículos espirituales. También están pidiendo donaciones para proyectos benéficos falsos. Son estafadores y no tienen nada que ver con la SCOAN, Emmanuel TV o el profeta TB Joshua. Solo tenemos una página oficial de Facebook, www.facebook.com/TBJ Ministries. Cualquier otra página o perfil que afirme estar asociado con el ministerio de TB Joshua o la sinagoga Iglesia de todas las naciones es falsa. Para cualquier duda, diríjase a nuestra página web www.emmanuel.tv y haga clic en el icono de Facebook. No nos comunicamos a través de Facebook, no facilitamos artículos espirituales, ni hacemos reservas para la sinagoga Iglesia de todas las naciones. Tampoco proporcionamos ningún otro servicio por medio de Facebook. Si alguien le contacta por medio de Facebook, afirmando estar relacionado con el profeta TB Joshua, la SCOAN o Emmanuel TV, está usted tratando con un estafador. Cuidado con los estafadores.
You are not like others. Why do you compare yourself to others? When the other go this way, you want to go that way. You are not like others. When you are sick, you always compare your sickness to others. Your sickness is not like others. Your sickness is not to kill you or to destroy you, but to strengthen your desire for God. A man may be sick in body and yet a friend of God. What are you going through? It's meant to strengthen you. Tell your neighbor. It's meant to prepare you for eternal life. That does not mean you are not a Christian or a friend of Jesus. That does not mean you are not a candidate of heaven. You are a candidate. You must going through something. He said, in this world, there will be trouble, tribulation. Shall I'm aware. God is aware of your pain. He's aware. Don't compare yourself to others. You are under his eyes. You must hear from above. You need corresponding power to do whatever you want to do. A man may be sick and yet a favorite Jesus. Don't let your situation rule you. It is time you should be a producer, not a consumer. Tell your neighbor, be a producer, not a consumer. This is the problem we are facing in our continent, Africa. What is it? Instead of using our mineral resources to exchange technology, we use it to exchange dollar and pounds. Instead of using the mineral resources the Lord has given us and take it, hey, you need something from me. We, Africa, will carry our mineral resources. Instead of giving them and use it to receive technology they have, we give them and receive dollar, pounds. We keep. If we use these mineral resources to take technology, nobody will embezzle money. If there is law that your mineral resources should not be exchanged for dollar and pound, and it's for the technology. If I want to give you something in America, I will look at what they are good, their technology. Give me that, your technology, let me give you my oil. The corruption will come to an end. Like Nigeria, we have oil. Say, this is oil we have in Nigeria, and in Nigeria there is a law that this oil should be exchanged. If any country needs it, you need it from United Kingdom. What are their technology? What is their own mineral resources there? Our own is oil. So now there is law that they too should give the equal their mineral resources, and we too give their mineral resources. No money to be exchanged. The country today will become a pilgrimage. But today, what is happening? To dollar and pounds we receive. So Africa and the rest of the country that are complaining that they are poor, you are not poor. It's only you exchange your mineral resources with dollar and pounds. We say there is no employment, there is no job for the youth. Why? Because dollar and pound is not a company. But if you use our mineral resources to exchange, to receive the technology from overseas, and we give them oil, the country today, job will be everywhere. The young one will have job. We need money. There are money we can sell and buy. Cocoa and yam and everything will bring money. But oil, which is mineral resources, and gold and whatever you have that God has given you, should not be exchanged with money. Should not be oil for money, but oil for technology. Say, not oil for money, oil for technology. Tell the whole world, not oil for money, oil for technology. To be offended. A good Christian, a real Christian, should refuse to be offended. When we feel offended, we use our tongue out of bitterness, out of hatred, out of anger, to crush a close friendship, to split our churches, to shatter our marriage, and to crumble family and tear them apart. Refuse to be offended. When you are offended, you see yourself concentrate and focus on the wrong done to you, forgetting the condition you are in. Offense is very rampant due to lack of real love. Real love forgets wrong, so that there is hope for the future. It is better not to achieve than to achieve and fall. Refuse to be offended. He who desires victory must be ready for war. Whatever situation you are in, remember your dream and your goal. Greater crown attracts greater persecution. Refuse to be offended.
God is still saying something. Prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. When God's servant speaks forth, the wise listen. Deuteronomy 18 verse 22. God is still saying something.
On January 12, 2014, Prophet T.B. Joshua prophesied that nations should be vigilant this year as people causing crisis in troubled spots around the world had entered. Let us listen as Prophet T.B. Joshua reveals why this is the year of crossing the bridge.
I'm seeing something happen any moment from now of international issue. Because what is happening in Syria, what happened in Iraq, what happened in Libya, the militants that are doing that, they have entered many countries. But they have not started strike. They are just looking for how to penetrate good places. They are human beings like you, and many of them look decent. Many of them are not doing that because they are poor, they are rich. Many are rich. They enter, they put on suit and tie like you. And they are moving around. Many of them want to go to accommodation where they will stay, where they will resettle, where they will become, and when enter and they make a friend, we have to enter some companies, some organization. By the time the trouble starts again, you just hear the bomb here, boom, how did they enter? No, they have entered so long, they are there. So how do we get out of this mess? Superpower country, they have to be vigilant. Many of these people are in their country. 4 years ago when I say Homeland Security, I said it in America, I said it here. Before I said Homeland Security, they should tight very well. So when we sit down here, we say what is happening in Syria, boo, boo, boo. You see what is happening in Iraq, boo, boo, boo. What is happening in Egypt, boo, boo, boo. You say, But some of these people that are doing boo, boo, boo there, they have entered your country. They are there already now. Shall we say this trouble in Syria and many other countries will not stop? This is why I call this year a year of crossing bridge. If you cross it, the next year, 2015, those who will remain, the challenges will have come to an end then. Prophecy does not refer to the prophecy of things unheard and unknown, but of both announced and known. Prophecy implies a special insight into revealed truth and a great faculty of making them and their consequences known to others. That is prophecy. Prophets were motivated to utter the deep things of God for the conviction of sin, for edification and comfort. I declare that this is your time for miracle.
You loved God's wisdom. You felt God's touch. You treasured God's presence. You wanted more. Now, DSTV channel 390 brings you Emmanuel TV. Distance is not a barrier to the move of God. Watch TV Joshua on Emmanuel TV 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on DSTV channel 390.
To witness more about the ministry of TB Joshua and the Synagogue Church of All Nations, tune in to Emmanuel TV, and wherever you are, get connected. If you are in Africa or parts of Europe, you can find us free to air on the Intelsat 20 KU band Europe Africa beam. If you have any free to air decoder, please refer to our website www.emmanuel.tv for full details on how to tune in. If you are watching from Asia, Australia, Middle East, or parts of Europe, you can find us free to air on the Tycom 5 C-band global beam. If you are watching from North America, including USA, Canada, and Mexico, you can also find us free to air on the Galaxy 19 satellite. Alternatively, you can watch us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from anywhere in the world on the internet. Just log into our website www.emmanuel.tv or download our official Emmanuel TV mobile app to view us on your mobile device. For more information about the channel, you can send us an email to info@emmanuel.tv. Emmanuel TV, changing lives, changing nations, and changing the world.
Pour voir plus, entendre plus, être témoin de plus du ministère du prophète TB Joshua et de la synagogue église de toutes les nations, connectez-vous sur Emmanuel.tv. Et là vous vous trouvez, soyez connectés. Si vous êtes en Afrique ou en Europe, vous pouvez venir gratuitement sur Intelsat 20 KU Band. Dans le rayon d'Afrique et d'Europe, si vous avez un décodeur libre, référez-vous à notre site internet www.emmanuel.tv pour plus de détails sur comment vous connecter. Si vous regardez de l'Asie, l'Australie, Moyen-Orient, Europe, vous pouvez aussi nous trouver gratuitement sur Tycom 5 C-band sur rayon global. Si vous nous regardez de l'Amérique du Nord, des États-Unis, le Canada et le Mexique, vous pouvez nous trouver gratuitement sur Galaxy 19 satellite. Alternativement, vous pouvez nous regarder 24 heures sur 24, 7 jours sur 7, partout dans le monde sur Internet. Connectez-vous sur notre site internet www.emmanuel.tv ou téléchargez notre application mobile officielle sur votre smartphone. Pour plus d'informations concernant la chaîne, vous pouvez nous envoyer un email à info@emmanuel.tv. Emmanuel TV, changez les vies, changez les nations, changez le monde.
Para ver más, escuchar más, para ser testigo de más del ministerio de TB Joshua y la sinagoga Iglesia de todas las naciones, conéctate a Emmanuel TV, desde donde quiera que estés. Si estás en África o en alguna parte de Europa, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en el Intelsat 20 KU en la frecuencia de señal de Europa-África. Si tienes un decodificador para señal abierta, infórmate en nuestra página web www.emmanuel.tv sobre cómo sintonizarnos. Si nos estás viendo desde Asia, Australia, Oriente Medio o alguna parte de Europa, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en Tycom 5C en la frecuencia de señal global. Si nos estás viendo desde América del Norte, incluyendo Estados Unidos, Canadá y México, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en el satélite Galaxy 19. Alternativamente, nos puedes ver las 24 horas, los 7 días de la semana, desde cualquier parte del mundo a través del Internet. Simplemente conéctate a nuestra página web www.emmanuel.tv o descarga nuestra aplicación oficial de Emmanuel TV para podernos ver desde tu teléfono móvil. Para recibir más información acerca del canal, nos puedes mandar un correo a info@emmanuel.tv. Emmanuel TV, cambiando vidas, cambiando naciones y cambiando el mundo.
Stop trading your joy with your situation. Once you don't trade your joy with your situation, you overcome. What do you need from God? You need healing, you need deliverance, you need blessing, salvation, or just mention. Whatever you need from God, the Holy Spirit uses the Word of God to bring them. Healing, Holy Spirit uses the Word of God to bring healing. Deliverance, Holy Spirit uses the Word of God to bring salvation. Just name. The Holy Spirit uses the Word of God to bring peace to your heart. The will of God on every matter must be known to you before prayer. The key to succeed in life, if you're a child of God. Anytime there's difficulty, quickly remember the more trial and difficult time you faced in the past. This will impart strength to face the present difficulty you are having. So stop trading your joy with what? With situation. No matter what happens, hold your joy. It is by joy you can overcome your situation.
This is Emmanuel TV. We are sons and daughters of love. Let love live. Emmanuel TV. Changing lives, changing nations, changing the world.
Para ver más, escuchar más, para ser testigo de más del ministerio de TV Joshua y la sinagoga Iglesia de todas las naciones, conéctate a Emmanuel TV desde donde quiera que estés. Si estás en África o en alguna parte de Europa, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en el Intelsat 20KU en la frecuencia de señal de Europa-África. Si tienes un decodificador para señal abierta, infórmate en nuestra página web www.emmanuel.tv sobre cómo sintonizarnos. Si nos estás viendo desde Asia, Australia, Oriente Medio o alguna parte de Europa, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en DESTINYRESTORED.COM 5C en la frecuencia de señal global. Si nos estás viendo desde América del Norte, incluyendo Estados Unidos, Canadá y México, nos puedes sintonizar al aire en el satélite Galaxy 19. Alternativamente, nos puedes ver las 24 horas, los 7 días de la semana, desde cualquier parte del mundo a través del Internet. Simplemente conéctate a nuestra página web www.emmanuel.tv o descarga nuestra aplicación oficial de Emmanuel TV para podernos ver desde tu teléfono móvil. Para recibir más información acerca del canal, nos puedes mandar un correo a info@emmanuel.tv. Emmanuel TV, cambiando vidas, cambiando naciones y cambiando el mundo.
Helping the needy. The physically challenged.
Widows and widowers. Orphans.
The elderly. Bringing hope to the hopeless. Wiping away tears.
Restoring faith.
Reaching out. We cannot succeed alone. We need God, and we need good people. We wish to thank you, our partners,
Our viewers.
and those who are yet to join. Together, we can change the world.
Better is not good enough. The best is yet to come.
Become an Emmanuel TV partner. Log on to www.emmanuel.tv and click Become a Partner. Scroll down the page and click the first option. Fill the accompanying form with all the required information and then click Submit. Join the Emmanuel TV partnership now to reach out to a troubled world. Emmanuel TV, changing lives, changing nations, changing the world. All over the world, there is something moving south. It is busy spreading east and west, and it is marching north. It is bringing the gospel of Jesus Christ to the four corners of the earth. This is Emmanuel TV. God with us.
If you base your relationship on the principle of giving and sharing, you will always find yourself among people that are eager to add to your life and multiply. So you see a big man with big money, they can just sleep. They will say good night, or my friend, I'm coming. You learn that it's over. All those vehicles, money in the bank and everything, our enemies are there to share it. Let someone say true friendship. Each party should be prepared to suffer some pain. If that is what is required to keep the relationship on course, your relationship with God first. Everything you have came from Him, and everything you will have in your future will come from Him.
Since the beginning of his ministry, TB Joshua has been reaching out with compassion and generosity to the needy, the dwarves, the physically challenged, the widows, the widowers, the fatherless, the aged, and the poor, by seeing giving as an assignment from God. Among the many works of charity which form the heart of TB Joshua's ministry is the provision of the basic necessities of life. In the early hours of the morning, one of many trailers pulls up outside the Synagogue Church of All Nations. The trailers are filled to the brim with thousands of bags of top-quality rice. Their destination? To those in need.
Upon arrival, the Emmanuel TV team and volunteers happily unload the mighty cargo and take it into the waiting storeroom. Here we can see another trailer of rice arriving at the church. This is the way TB Joshua has been providing food to those in need throughout the years, knowing that there is someone somewhere in need of what he has in his hands for their survival. This rice will make a tangible difference in the lives of many who find themselves in a daily struggle for survival.
One more trailer arrives at the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Lagos, Nigeria, and is unloaded by members of the Emmanuel TV team. They carry the bags of top-quality rice to the storeroom where it is carefully stacked, ready to be given to the needy. Early one morning, yet another trailer pulls up outside the Synagogue Church of All Nations. The cover is removed to reveal thousands of bags of top-quality rice purchased by Emmanuel TV and TB Joshua with the expressed purpose of being given to the needy. Making its way through the church grounds, the trailer parks outside the store, where it is met by a team of willing members and workers who happily bring the rice into the storeroom.
One by one, the bags of rice are brought inside the store and are carefully arranged. It is all hands on deck, as everyone joins together to empty the large trailer of rice and ensure that every bag is securely packed inside the store.
When you are in the business of giving charitably, sowing into other people's lives, God, who is the dispenser of all good, will give you in His mercy abundance of good, so that you might enjoy sufficiency and abound in good works. God blesses us not only that we may earn a living, but that we may be able to give.
Ecclesiastes 4:11 says, "Two are better off than one, because together they can work more effectively." And as you can see, there is greater productivity in working together. Numerous specially designed Emmanuel TV provision bags are waiting to be filled with the top quality rice, which continues to arrive each week. Works of charity should be given carefully and cheerfully in thought and design.
The Emmanuel TV team is filling and sealing the special bags with rice. And here, leading by example, is Prophet T.B. Joshua. Demonstrating that it is a real privilege to give, T.B. Joshua takes time out of his busy schedule to join the workers in giving his time, effort, strength, and encouragement as they move the rice into the storehouse. If we are of a giving spirit, we shall ourselves reap the benefit of our benevolence. When we sow sparingly, we reap sparingly. And when we sow generously, we reap bountifully.
When we give, we receive more of whatever we give. When we give, we are planting.
Some of this rice is for the physically challenged.
A group of people who through no fault of their own are oppressed and distressed. Faced with many challenges due to their different disabilities, life is a constant struggle. You can see them with different mobility aids, wheelchairs, crutches, even skateboards, using every means possible just to move around. Unrecognized by society, many are homeless and forced to beg on the streets for their daily bread.
We will go to the streets and beg before we eat. We are all sleeping in under the bridge.
We are here to say out our problem so that the man of God can help us out of these frustrating situations. Like yesterday, I slept under the coal, under the bridge. Yesterday, and many of my colleagues too. My fellow physically challenged disabled are facing the same thing. I have no shelter, nobody to help, though we are all talented.
I have accommodation problems, feeding problems, transportation problems, artificial leg. I am here. I haven't heard what the God have been using this man of God by name Pastor T.B. Joshua to do for my fellow disabled and less privileges. That is why I am here, and I do hope God is going to use him to meet my needs and all others.
We are going to give 1.8 million.
Having heard the need of the physically challenged people that gathered at the church that day, T.B. Joshua responded by giving them a gift of 1.8 million naira to assist them in the areas of accommodation, food and welfare.
They should also give them 72 bags of rice.
Demonstrating love in action, the Emmanuel TV team shares 72 bags of rice with this group of physically challenged. Ultimately, we are called to respond to all human needs, for that is what love entails.
Let us hear from one of the physically challenged.
I'm very, very grateful because I didn't expect it to have such amount with me. I am happy today because our father, TB Joshua, has motivated us with the special people in this country to see such and to receive such gifts, especially in this country, since I was born. May the good Lord Almighty bless you and your house.
Amen. Amen.
We need an assistant, we need help from the man of God to assist us, because some of us are sleeping under the bridge, some of us are sleeping inside the stadium, no shelter, no feeding, no accommodation.
We have 2,750,000 naira for you. And 50 bags of rice.
This is the true meaning of true friendship. The strong should strengthen the weak with all their substance.
I'll be hearing the good news that the men of God, TB Joshua, will be doing to our colleagues. During the period that my colleague came here, they collected 50,000 naira, and they used that money that they collected to pay for them to release the visa. And that money go a long way, because without that money, we wouldn't have gotten this visa. And so we are pulling to the man of God to please provide the money for us to buy the ticket, to let us go and compete in this competition, so that we cannot go back to the street to start begging.
This is 700,000 naira.
This is the scholarship provided by Prophet TB Joshua for the 5 physically challenged athletes to travel to Spain.
Hallelujah. Emmanuel! Wow, this is a dream.
What's up? Why are you crying?
It's wonderful to be. Very wonderful. My name is Emmanuel Jonah. I'm the president of the Disabled Welfare Organization. We are here today to thank God for how God has been using man of God, Prophet TB Joshua, to assist us. On his birthday, he gave us money, he blessed us, he gave us some of 2,750,000. Even last 2 weeks, he sent 5 of our colleagues to Spain.
We are here at Nigeria's International Airport with the 5 physically challenged athletes Prophet TB Joshua sponsored to Spain.
My name is Dr. Bakari. I'm the secretary of the Disabled Welfare Organization, Lagos. We are going to Spain for a tournament. Firstly, I want to thank the man of God, Pastor TB Joshua, for what he's been doing for us. Pastor TB Joshua has done a lot for the disabled, for the less privileged people. He made us to feel among. God will continue to bless him, and very, very glad that this thing comes to pass. Prophet TB Joshua make it come to pass.
You're happy that you're traveling to Spain now?
Yes.
For the tournament?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thanking Prophet TB Joshua and the Emmanuel TV team for the good deed they did to us. We are asking God that God will strengthen him the more and give him long life.
So anyway, from now, where do you think you'll be now?
Oh, Spain. That's wonderful.
Very happy this night to travel to Spain this night. I'm thanking the man of God, Pastor TB Joshua, to make my journey to Spain successful. I'm very, very, very happy to the man of God.
Are you happy that you're traveling tonight? To go with the glory.
My name is Shodikwa Latif.
Okay, how do you feel realizing that Prophet TB Joshua has sponsored your air ticket to and fro to Spain?
I'm very happy, in fact, I don't know how to explain it.
As they make their way to board their flight to Spain, the dream of these 5 physically challenged athletes is being realized, thanks to the sponsorship from Prophet TB Joshua, who purchased their flight tickets and provided the money for their visas.
Finally, the team is off on their way to Spain. Glory be to God. Christ's mission is our mission. The journey continues. The vision remains the same. Change lives, change nations, and change the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ. Emmanuel TV. Changing lives, changing nations, changing the world. All over the world, there is something moving south.
busy spreading east and west, and it is marching. It is bringing the gospel of Jesus Christ to the four corners of the earth. This is Emmanuel TV. God with us.
Attention! There are numerous fake websites, email addresses, and social media accounts requesting or encouraging for donations in the name of the SCOAN, TB Joshua, and Emmanuel TV. They may claim to be collecting funds to build a SCOAN worship center, Bible college, or orphanage in their respective countries. Others also solicit funds for spiritual items to be sent out. They are fraudsters. There is currently no plan to build or acquire SCOAN premises worldwide. Don't let anyone deceive you. For donations, God has a way of speaking to the hearts of His people for our needs. We never send anyone and can never send anyone. If we need you, partners, we have a way of reaching you through Emmanuel TV, which is our mouthpiece. Following are just a few examples out of thousands of fraudulent announcements.
Hay numerosas páginas web falsas, direcciones de correo electrónico y cuentas de redes sociales pidiendo o alentando a dar donaciones en nombre de la SCOAN, TB Joshua y Emmanuel TV. Puede que afirmen estar colectando fondos para construir un centro de culto de la SCOAN, una escuela bíblica o un orfanato en sus respectivos países. Otros también solicitan fondos para artículos espirituales. Son estafadores. Actualmente no está planeado